Okay, this one's pretty good. 321, but I'm not going to tell you my age. Let's just say advanced. I said, I thought this was pretty amazing that at this age we went to Patagonia. One day to get there is 5 hours by bus ride. Then you go through 2 borders. It's a 3-hour all-wheel drive, which we had a private car actually picks you up. And then it takes you to the outpost, and it's 3 hours horseback over the Andes Pass and to the ranch. And we went to, it's called the Rancho Ranquilla. I think there was 7 or 8 people that were there at this ranch. It's not big. Of course, there's how many people will actually do this. And it was interesting. We went with there was a German couple, a young couple that went with us. There was one couple where the lady had just had a deep vein thrombosis, for goodness sakes, and just got over it. And she went. She said they'd had that booked for a long time, and she was going to go, but she only made it about halfway, and then she asked to go back by truck. And then this was when we rode by horseback in. And we saw her later, and she said actually she thought horses would be easier than going by truck. So I don't know what the road looked like, because they don't always go in by truck, but they did for her. The rest of us went by horseback. So anyway, I just thought that was pretty impressive at our age. I didn't think about it at the time. I didn't think it was any big deal. We wanted to go, and we went. But after the fact, and they were sitting there talking to us and said, the guy's name was Ethan, that was our wrangler, and he was actually from California, and he's probably maybe in his 40s. And he just said, this isn't the place. He said, as you can see, he says, we were pretty remote. He said, this isn't the place to fall down or fall off your horse and break an ankle. He said, there's not going to be air flight lifting you out. So, and no, it's not. It's a hard ride getting in there, but it was a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, this is 2/20/25. I don't know if any of you guys are work a lot on the computer, but I work on the computer every day, so it's a pretty important thing. So believe it or not, I had a Microsoft corruption, and I thought I had lost everything, and it was just panic. And so I finally, I was doing everything, trying to figure out how to fix this, and finally I talked to a rep in Microsoft, and he was able to resolve the issues. I said, fought the panic, system restored. So that was a big day. And I think that took like about 3 or 4 days for that to get resolved. And it was, oh my God, it was terrible. And I actually do have backups. And the other thing is, all my books you have to load them up to, if you use BookFunnel, which is where you get your downloads when you're in a lot of freebies and stuff on BookFunnel. And if you use that, then you actually upload a copy of your manuscript. So there is always that one, but it's kind of a pain to download it back and then get it back in the right format, and Word format if you wanted to edit it or anything. Okay, 2/4/2025. Oh, it said, so excited about the bio video idea from Chet. I was so excited about it that I didn't really do it. But anyway, Chet told me about it. I just didn't do it. Chet gives me lots of good ideas. But sometimes I create a lot of work. My husband will say, don't get on there. Don't ask us, because he knows there's going to be something. Okay, we're almost going to make this one a little bit longer, and we're going to finish up. And it is 3/20/25. I finished book 12, second series. Yay me. So, goodness, I read a lot of books this year. How about that? And, all right, I ought to get a drum roll on this one, because this is the last one. Oh, I said I created a prompt, an AI prompt, which it took me a little while to get it right, but on 2/11/25, I created it, and it can actually analyze the book. And that's kind of a nice thing, because it'll go back and also tell you plot holes. So I was pretty excited about this, and it's not an easy process. I mean, AI doesn't, you don't put an entire book into an AI program, or I can't in chat, it won't take that much. That's not what it does. So all the people that think that it's going to plagiarize, it does not. It just does patterns. It'll take patterns of what words that I use afterwards. But anyway, I worked with this for a while, and I came up with a chapter by chapter outline, so that you can feed in an entire chapter into chat, and then I ask it to outline my book, which is a wonderful thing, because then you have this very detailed outline, and you can go from there and find plot points and character arc flaws in that. So that's really a great tool. And guess what? Whatever, this was a blank, so whatever it was, I think it was just one attached to the other. That, guys, is my gratitude for 2025, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So I hope you have a wonderful year. See what happens in 2026. Bye-bye.